Hello, YouTubers. How's it going today? And Happy New Year. This is January 1st, 2021. Let's hope for a wonderful, healthy, happy, prosperous 2021. Let's put that 2020 behind us and have a wonderful year. Well, I got a Christmas present, and I thought it was appropriate, since it's New Year's, to go ahead and do a review on a watch. Timing, kind of. Anyway, I got this for Christmas. It's a Chenxi, Chenxi. I don't know how you pronounce that. I call it Chenxi. We'll go with Chenxi. Anyway, just a little review on it. It's kind of one of those Rolex knockoffs. I kind of looked around it, and you can't pick it up on Amazon for under $25. It's a nice little watch. I like the way it feels. It very similar to another watch I'll go ahead and pull out here and show to you, and kind of do some comparisons and weigh them and stuff. But I set the watch time when I got it on Christmas, so it's been running about, what, 4 or 5 days, 6 days. And so far it's right up accurate with my computer, so it's keeping good time. I mean, that's the main thing you want to watch for. The band feels fairly substantial, and it's got a glass face, not plastic. Of course, it's not crystal, and we're not into that price range. But I like glass ones. I mean, if you treat them right, they don't scratch, and they hold up pretty well. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this and do a little review of this nice little watch. I'll actually put a link for it. I went and, even though it was a gift, I went and kind of checked it out, and sure enough, you can pick this up off of Amazon. It's not a really expensive watch. It's under $25. But I've been totally impressed with these Chinese knockoffs. I mean, I've got multiple ones of them here. I mean, I don't know if you can see this. This is kind of one of my cases, but kind of give you an idea of my watch collection. And they're not all Chinese. That's a Seiko. That's Chinese. Actually, that's the one that I'm going to compare this one to. That's actually the one that I had purchased. And I've got an Invicta in here, and I've actually, the most expensive watch I got in here, and this is one of the Victorinox, not Victorinox. I know it's about a $700 watch, but got a, whatever they call those, a smartwatch knockoff here. Got a fancy watch, several chronographs. You can kind of tell. As my family knew too, I kind of dig chronographs more than anything. What was this one here? This is a Casio, so I got a Timex that's sitting over there that I was wearing. But anyway, I don't get too far off and just make this video too long. But anyway, here's the watch I'm gonna, and actually here's the one that I had, and we'll kind of use them as a comparison between the two of them. I mean, they're very, very similar. This is Olivi's, and this is a Chenxi. I'm probably killing these pronunciations, but I don't know how I'm trying to pronounce English, how they probably tried to pronounce Chinese in English. But anyway, but there's two watches. Just looking at them too, they're very, very similar. The hand's a little bit bigger on that one, and looks like the cases. Let me measure the cases here. See what we got as far as case measurement here. I think they're going to be the same. Which this is actually they're going to call that a 42 millimeter. And let's see. Actually, this one's spec out a little bit different. This looks like more of a 40 meter. So this is a 42 and this is a 40, which that's cool. I can tell now. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit bigger face on it. But anyway, and you can always kind of tell a watch by its weight. I mean, that sounds kind of. I mean, I could put lead in it, but they're not gonna. But not that makes a quality watch just how heavy it is. But it is good data to collect as far as the quality of the band and construction of the watch. But let's go ahead and weigh this. Just do a little comparison on them. Zeroed out. This is 112 grams, 112.5 grams. So, and let's see here. This one is 108 grams even. So this is 4 or 5 grams heavier. Okay, the new one is, which it is a 42, so that kind of makes sense. Being that it's a slightly larger watch, that weighs more. But anyway, let me go ahead and get this. I don't know if I'm too crazy, but I mean, I get it protects the the band, but man, that stuff's so hard to get off. So I'm gonna have to get me an X-Acto knife and trim that stuff off. I'll come back here and I like the clasp on it. That's nice. But anyway, get the tie off of it, and let's get back and we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, I got all the tags and plastic off of it, and went ahead and opened it up, and just kind of give you kind of a good view of it. Try to keep my hands out of that. Actually, probably better if I did that. Kind of trying a new setup for the camera here, kind of at an angle like that. I'm not sure if I need to turn it upside down or that direction, but I kind of liked the last review I did. It seemed like this position's pretty good. But anyway, there's what she looks like. Let's see if I can turn around the back. It's got a lasered etched back. Let me see if I can actually read what on the back of it. Read what is on the back of it. It says Chenxi stainless steel backs, water resistant, and I guess it uses CX085G battery. So it's stainless steel back. I'm guessing it feels pretty much like it's all stainless steel. I mean, it's got a pretty good weight to it, as I showed you. What was that? 100 and I already forgot what the weight was. 111, 112, right in that area, grams. So it's not a light watch. Band feels pretty solid. I really like. I like for for another $10. I'd like to see some of these. Hey, Chinese distributors, if you're hearing me, I like they're listening to me. Your quality of your watch is really good. In fact, I like this one. It's got a glass front, and I like the glass fronts. They're pretty scratch resistant, and I mean, if you're not going to do crystal, I like glass. Definitely stay away from plastic, but this has definitely got a glass front. But anyway, back to the band. I mean, spend an extra $5, and it's not that the quality's bad on this band. I mean, it's not. It's a good band. It serves, but it's got slop in it, and I mean, just if you want to make a quality watch, a lot is set in the band, and I mean, you could probably spend another $5 in that band building, and have a much quieter watch. But anyway, the band's not bad. It's about general for what I'm feeling on these. I mean, if I get like the $700 watch out, I mean, this band, you can tell this is solid, and this is definitely not solid. It's formed basically instead of maybe machined. I mean, I'll give you an example. I was just gonna weigh the $600 watch, and see it's 153 grams. And I probably 10 of those grams or 20 of those grams are in the band. And what is the face on this one? It's a 40. Anyway, we'll do a review on this watch sometime later. This is a really nice watch. I actually got that for my 15-year tenure at the company that I now have been laid off for COVID. But yeah, that's actually a retirement watch there, or not a retirement watch, anniversary watch for 15 years. But anyway, back to this watch. What I can tell, not bad quality. I mean, I like it. It looks good. I actually set the time when I received it. It's been keeping great time. It's back. I set it to my computer, and it's still spot on. So we're good with that so far. It's not losing any time. So it seems to be keeping pretty good time. Let me go ahead and put it on here. I've got really fat wrist and hands, or thick hands. I shouldn't say fat. I've got thick hands and thick wrist. So if the watch will fit me, it'll fit about anybody. But anyway, it fit right on there. In fact, I don't have to adjust that at all, and it's not too tight. That's perfect. So that's a plus for them. That's a definitely positive. Looks nice. I mean, it'll definitely go nice with my collection. In fact, that's exactly what we're going to do with it right now. We're going to add her to the Electron Man watch collection. In fact, I've only got 2 slots left in this case. I'm going to have to get another one. I have to do a little review on these cases. I really like this little case I keep my watches in, but they're fairly inexpensive, and it's a nice place to keep them all together. But hey, we're going to go ahead and put that in with the rest of our watches. Hopefully you like this review. I tried to be a little more in depth, give you the dial face, give you an honest assumption of what I think there are. I shouldn't say assumption, but an honest view of what I think of the watch. I think for a $20-something watch, it looks nice. It's gonna probably keep good time. It's something I wouldn't mind sporting when I go out. I'm sure I will at one time. Anyway, yeah, here's kind of a. I've got another one of these cases full of watches too, but there's some kind of my watches if you're curious. My watches. I might have shown that before, but anyway, probably making you. Didn't mean to make you make that roller coaster ride, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you like it, I put a link on it. Like I said, it's an under $25 watch. Definitely something that you can sport, and you know, if you lose it or damage it, you know, it's replaceable. That's one bad thing about a really expensive watch like my $600 one. I don't wear it that often because I'm afraid I'm gonna end up scratching it, breaking it, you know, doing something, losing it, and that's why I like these reasonable watches. But I definitely like sporting a watch all the time. But anyway, everybody out there, Happy New Year. I'm gonna try to get this published pretty quick, and let's hope for a really great 2021. Have a great day. This is the Electron Man, and please subscribe and like.